Good morning, students. I am Dr. Maroney, and today we will discuss the Chemistry University Entrance Exam 2025 of Ethiopia. Part 2, question number 10, up to 20. Question number 10. Given the reaction C, S plus CO2, G, 2 CO, G, what is the equilibrium constant expression for the reaction? A CO2 slash C CO, 2 C CO2 slash C. B CO2, CO2 D C CO2 CO2. The question is about equilibrium constant expression. Equilibrium expressions. In equilibrium constant, K expressions, solids S and pure liquids L are not included. Only gases, G and aqueous Ac species appear. White heavy checkmark example. For the reaction, CaCO3, S CaOS plus CO2G. The equilibrium expression is K equals CO2. Solids CaCO3 and CaO are excluded. Reaction, CS plus CO2G 2 CO, G. In equilibrium expressions, solids C are not included. Only gases and aqueous species appear. Correct answer is B. Question number 11. Which of the following are liquids at room temperature, 25 degrees C and 1 atm? A. Carbon and mercury. B. Water and carbon dioxide. C. Water and mercury. D. Carbon and carbon monoxide. The question is about liquids at room temperature. Explanation. Carbon is a solid at room temperature. Carbon dioxide, CO2, is a gas at room temperature. Carbon monoxide, CO, is also a gas at room temperature. The only substances from the options that exist as liquids at 25 degrees C and 1 atm are water and mercury. White heavy checkmark correct answer. See water and mercury. Question number 12. Which gas law describes gases using pressure, volume, temperature, and number of moles? A. Ideal gas law. B. Boyle's law. C. Avogadro's law. D. Combined gas law. The question is about gas laws. Explanation. The ideal gas law is written as PV equals nRT/PV equals nRT/PV equals nRT. P equals pressure of the gas. V equals volume of the gas. N equals number of moles. R equals gas constant. T equals temperature in Kelvin. It relates all four variables, pressure, volume, temperature, and amount of gas, in one equation. White heavy checkmark answer. A. Ideal gas law. Question number 13. Which assumption is correct according to kinetic theory? A. Gas molecules occupy finite volume and indefinite shape. B. Gas molecules are in random motion with no interactions. C. Average kinetic energy of molecules is independent of temperature. D. Average kinetic energy is independent of amount of gas. The question is about kinetic theory of gases. Explanation. Kinetic theory assumes gas molecules move randomly. Intermolecular forces are negligible. Kinetic energy depends only on temperature. Answer. White heavy checkmark. B. Gas molecules are in random motion with no interactions. Question number 14. Rate of diffusion of an unknown gas is half the rate of helium. Find its molar mass. He equals 4g/mol. A. 2g/mol. B. 8g/mol. C. 16g/mol. D. 32g/mol. The question is about diffusion and molar mass. Explanation. From Graham's law, R1 R2 equals square root m/m1. R unknown equals a half R. He right arrow. A half equals square root 4/m, right arrow m equals 16g/mol. Answer. White heavy checkmark. C. 16g/mol. Question number 15. Why are boiling chips added during boiling point experiments? A. To ensure smooth rate of evaporation. B. To speed up evaporation. C. To maintain constant temperature and pressure. D. To reach boiling point faster. The question is about boiling chips. Explanation. When heating a liquid, it can sometimes bump, suddenly boil violently because there are no sites for bubbles to form. Boiling chips provide nucleation sites where vapor bubbles can form. This prevents bumping and allows the liquid to boil smoothly and evenly. White heavy checkmark answer. A, to ensure smooth rate of evaporation. Question number 16. Find the oxidation number of Mn in KMnO4. A plus 5. B plus 6. C plus 7. D plus 8. The question is about oxidation number of Mn in KMnO4. Explanation. K equals plus 1. O equals minus 2 times 4 equals. Equation. Plus 1 plus x. 8 equals right arrow x equals plus 7. Answer. White heavy checkmark C plus 7. Question number 17. Balance Al plus O2 right arrow Al2 O3. What is the coefficient of Al? A2. B4. Z6. D8. The question is balancing aluminum oxide formation. Explanation. Balanced equation. 4Al plus 3O2 right arrow 2Al2O3. Coefficient of Al equals 4. Answer. White heavy checkmark B4. Question number 18. What property is tested by heating an ionic compound in a crucible? A. Melting point. B. Solubility. C. Molubility. D. Crystallization point. The question is about ionic compound heated in crucible. Explanation. When a substance is heated, it changes from a solid to a liquid at a specific temperature. This temperature is known as the melting point. Measuring the melting point is a common way to help identify a substance and check its purity. White heavy checkmark answer. A. Melting point. Question number 19. Silver has isotopes 107 Ag, 52%, and 108 Ag, 48%. Find average atomic mass. A. 107.89. B. 108.06. C. 107.48. D. 108.86. The question is about average atomic mass of silver. Explanation. 107 times 0.52 plus 108 times 0.48 equals 55.64 plus 51.84 equals 107.48. Answer. White heavy checkmark C 107.48. Question number 20. Which equation shows cation formation? A. Na right arrow Na plus plus E dash. B2. Cl dash right arrow Cl2 plus 2E dash. CS plus 2E dash right arrow S2. D. Mg2 plus 2E dash right arrow Mg. The question is about formation of a cation. Explanation. Cations are positively charged ions. They are formed when an atom loses electrons. For sodium, Na. Na right arrow Na plus plus E minus Na backslash, backslash, backslash right arrow backslash, backslash. Na plus plus E Na right arrow Na plus plus E minus. Sodium loses one electron, forming a Na plus cation. White heavy checkmark answer. A. Na right arrow Na plus plus E dash. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe to our channel for more helpful chemistry tips and exam guidance. Like this video if you found it useful. Share with your friends so they can also benefit and succeed in the Chemistry Entrance Exam 2025.